Welcome back, my literally known as family. I'm Maddie.
And I'm Rylee.
We're the two sisters raised on way too much internet, pop culture, and anime, of course.
Every week we create a new top 10 list, rank them, and come dressed up as one of the characters, of course. And we are so thankful for you tuning in every week, being a part of our little family. And so we felt there was no better way to celebrate Thanksgiving week than going through all of the movies, media, shows we watched as children and picking out the top 10 most delectable foods that we've always wished that we could eat. And the list was easy to make.
Yeah, facts.
So let's get right into it. All right, I'm going to begin with my number 5, and I'm apologizing in advance for the pronunciation, but it's the congee or the how were we saying it?
I think we're saying congee.
Congee? Okay.
It sounds like we're saying it with a Korean pronunciation, but it's supposed to be Chinese.
It's from Mulan. So, but it's that bowl, insert picture. It's the bowl of the porridge with the eggs and a little bacon smiley face.
Fire.
I still remember watching that movie, and when they put that little plate down, I was like, oh, I want to eat it so bad. It just looks so delicious.
All the food in Mulan looked really good, but that in particular, yeah.
That one stuck with me. Like whenever I'm sick, I'm like, I want that.
Yeah, literally, dude. So that's why I was like, oh, you absolutely cooked that one. Because there's a lot of other ones you think of, but like maybe Mulan is you wouldn't think of right away. So I thought that was a really smart one to put in.
Thank you.
Yes, of course. And for my number 5, that's going to transition. Like this one, maybe not like as edible, but it came to my mind, okay? And it's from Sharkboy and Lavagirl when they're like in like the Candyland area and they're floating down on the cookie and that milk. Like, I'm like, girl, I would eat it. Like all of it there looked delicious. I'm like,
cookie good.
I know that cookie good. And we're from Utah, so we got those cookies. We got Crumbl, we got Creme. What you want? I got black.
Literally, we got more crumbles and churches here.
I wish.
That was not a crumble on every corner.
That's what I would love. But yeah, so like I said, maybe not what you would think of because it's not like they were eating it, but girl, I would. So that's my number 5.
Period. I think that is a
valid. Thank you.
And for my number 4, it is from the anime Food Wars, and it is the iconic omelet that they have to cook because it's like they're in cooking school, and so that is like a very common trope because I love like chef competitions, cooking shows. Omelets like are notoriously like to do an omelet right, like is a little bit hard. It takes skill. So I remember in Food Wars there was a cooking challenge where they had to make an omelet, and I think they like cut it open and like this like it like oozes out from the middle. Oh my god! I literally looked up how to make like a Japanese omelet. After
it's like
that.
the omu rice omelet, right? Yeah, that shit looks delicious.
It looks so good, and so I literally tried. That's why I said it takes a lot of skill. I tried to make it at home, but I still like when I think about like a yummy omelet, that's what comes to mind is that from Food Wars. And I was telling Maddie the other day, I feel like I loved Food Wars, don't get me wrong, but that was definitely one of the first animes I watched, and I was like, oh, this is that side of anime. Like, this is a little crazy.
It's a canon event.
It's a canon event.
Valid. Very valid, queen.
Thank you. But they got some dank-ass food in there.
Oh, hell yeah. And a good transition into mine, which is also an anime, is going to be Ouran High School Host Club, which I'm so happy we finally get to talk about.
Yes.
That was one of the first ones I also got to show Rylee. And I remember her just being like, this is so fun. Because, yeah, it's not an action. It's very much a romance, slice of life. It's just really fun. But they also talk on, things like sexuality and gender in high school. And I think, it's just a really fun one. But, like, the point of the host club is what it sounds like. Like, the girls come into the guys and they have these cute little tea parties and, like, romance them and make them feel special. Like, that's, like, a more popular thing in, like, I know Japan, like, actual host clubs is, like, a legit thing. So yeah, like that's what the whole show is based after. And so when they would have those little tea parties, their biscuits look so elegant, the tea, and they would wear these cute little dresses, and it was just so fancy. Like all the decor they had was so bougie, and they wear those perfect little purple suits, like, or they're blue. I guess they're technically blue, but yeah.
I know what you mean. There's a lot of purple in the show.
It's like a periwinkle. I feel like the suits of the host club, but yeah. So all of the aesthetic of it, I was like, I want to be in that tea party. So I put them on my number 4.
I did love Ouran High School Club, and I had the exact same thought. Like, I want to be sipping a little tea, get wine and dine on. Yes. And there's a lot of really good voice actors in that show.
There is. Tamaki is Edward Elric. We hate the voice actor, but we love the characters.
Period. And for my number 3, this has lived in my mind for 20 years now, but it is the star leaf from A Land Before Time. Yes. I loved that cartoon growing up, but it honestly scared me a little bit because
it's a bit
like
sad.
The dinosaurs and like, you know, the ending of their era and everything. But I will never forget them like trekking through like the little puddles in the rain. And I think a leaf fills up with water and they like drink from it and eat it. I need it. There's like a tree here in Utah. I don't know what kind it is, but it almost looks like
I know
the
what you're talking
leaves
about.
from that. And so whenever I see those trees, I'm like, I want to munch on it so bad.
I love dinosaurs so much. So that movie was like a staple in our household. Also went triple platinum, as Rylee has said before. So yeah, like that leaf, iconic leaf.
Mm-hmm. I need to try that. Like, obviously not a real one, but like the one from the lemon.
Need that.
I want that on my Thanksgiving feast.
Chocolate. That's how it feels.
Hey, quick break. Just wanted to let you know that this episode is brought to you by, well, me. When I'm not dressing up and recording this podcast, I actually run a business, and it's called Llanes Social Media Services. I work with brands, entrepreneurs, and creatives, all to help them grow their strategies, create engaged audiences, and create content that actually resonates. So if you're ready to grow your social media, check the show notes for a special discount just for you.
And my number 3 is going to be in Coraline, the other mother's food. Like, all of that was just, like, so aesthetically pleasing. Like, that whole setup, you know what I mean? And she was just, like, she knew it was sus and it was off. But it was, like, how the temptation's there, you know? It literally felt like Gretel and Hansel in the woods, you know what I mean? Like, giving that vibe. But, yeah, it looked so good. I'm like, yeah, other mother.
If you bring me a piece like that other night, I'll stay.
Yeah, I'll stay. I don't care. In the house, the vibes, the dime, making up a song about Coraline. Yeah.
Literally that and the animation, because it was claymation, right?
Yeah.
I feel like because it was claymation, the food just probably looked extra like...
You're so right about that.
Like I want to take a bite out of it because I literally want to take a bite out of clay.
Because it's literally...
Forbidden,
exactly.
Forbidden fondant.
And I do love some fondant. Like, I will just straight up eat that shit. So I can't blame you. That's why it's number 3. And because Coraline's just a classic. And we talked about it briefly, but we didn't give it enough notice in Halloween. So I wanted to put her a little higher up there as well.
Exactly. And I think that transitions us into our middle segment and our honorable mention. So for the honorable mention, we put the Turkish Delight from Narnia because in the box with the little, I think it's powdered sugar.
Yeah.
Like little, it looks so good. Like I want to take a bite of it. Have you actually tried Turkish Delight?
No, actually.
I actually tried Turkish Delight.
Really?
And I don't really like it.
What is it?
It's like a, so Turkish Delight is basically like a jelly. Made with like rose, cardamom, other spices.
Oh.
So like I think because I'm like an American and I take a bite of like a jelly candy, I want something really sweet, but it's really not sweet.
Oh.
Like at least the Turkish Delight I tried was really not that sweet.
Interesting.
So
but it's beautiful.
But it is beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
That's why I put it on the honorable mention. It's beautiful, and I want to, like, it looks, especially in Narnia.
Yep.
I want to take a bite of it, and I did take a bite of it, and I didn't like it.
He said, been there, done that, not for me.
And because we are dressed up as Max and Ruby, Ruby and Max, we did a fun little special segment that we will insert now.
Hi, besties. It's me, Rylee. Please enjoy this quick drawing done by Maddie's amazing partner, Basil, inspired by the Ruby and Max cake. We're doing Ruby's cake, of course, because it's cute. Me and Maddie had big aspirations of decorating and recreating the cake in real life and filming it for you, but in the midst of holiday season, that just did not happen. So while you enjoy this amazing, cute little drawing, I also just wanted to say thank you so much for supporting us for this entire year. This episode is actually our last of the season. We're going to take a few-week break and come back in just a few weeks, and we couldn't have done it without all of your support. So thank you so much.
And for my number 2, I put the birthday cake from Harry Potter.
Yes.
And it's the iconic one from the first movie where it's like pink and they spell happy wrong. But same thing, like that pink, red 40, the icing, like I need a bite of that. I don't care if it's strawberry, vanilla. There's just something about the way they frosted it with those green letters, like
the textures of it. Yep.
I remember watching the first Harry Potter when I was a kid, and I remember thinking that about the cake, but I recently rewatched all of the Harry Potters like 2 years ago as an adult, really being able to enjoy them and soak them in. And I definitely want that birthday cake. I definitely need that. So
need that in my life.
Need that in my life. And I think my next one's a cake too. So as you can tell, I took note of the cakes growing up.
There are quite a few cakes on here. Can't even lie. My number 2 is not a cake, however, and it is going to be the specific like egg cooking scene from Howl's Moving Castle when they're cooking the eggs on top of Calcifer. And all of Miyazaki's food scenes are just so iconic. Like they're all so beautiful and well done. Like the way he makes food look is just so out of this world.
We could do again top 10 just Miyazaki meals.
Yeah, 1,000%. That'd be easy to do as well.
Literally.
But just whatever it was, like in Calcifer, you just love him. He's so funny, this little fire demon. He's so cute. And so then when they're cooking on him and the way the eggs look, it's just so gorgeous. And that whole movie is so beautiful, and its deeper meaning and overall message is so good. So I have put it a little higher up there because we love Miyazaki and all of the foods, but that was one that came to my mind like immediately, was that scene.
And I think that's the only one on the list where the food is like almost an entity in itself.
Yeah.
Like, I love all these other foods because they just look delicious, but this one's like playful and has a life of its own. Like, so it's very beautiful take on food because food is like alive and something you have to nurture and take care of. So well done, well done.
Yes, yeah.
And I think that leads me to my number one. This is the one that when we were making our list, I was like, the first thing that came to mind, and that is the chocolate cake from Matilda that Miss Trenchbull forces that poor kid to eat in the auditorium. And that was probably traumatizing for me as like a chubby girl growing up because like, yeah, she's forcing him to eat a cake in front of the whole school. Nightmare fuel.
Yep.
But as a viewer, that chocolate cake looked damn delicious.
You said, girl, why do I kind of want it?
Why do I kind of want it? I would.
Can I get a piece of that?
For the piece of chocolate cake?
Yeah, literally.
So I have always wanted that chocolate cake. And even in Matilda, they have other good foods. Like I remember the scene where she sneaks into Miss Trenchbull's house and she has like a little candy bowl. Ooh, same thing. I wanted those little candies so bad, but Matilda's just that girl. And even at the beginning when she's making her pancakes.
Yes.
Like with all
throughout that movie. Yeah. The way that movie was just filmed is so special. Like that is such an iconic movie.
Truly. I loved that one. Like I always remembered I wanted a Miss Honey.
Yes, Miss Honey. And I think when we've talked about our teachers before, I don't know if she did get brought up, but she was mentioned. Like she was going to be
she was on our list and preemptively. I don't know if she made the cut, but
yeah, I don't remember. But she was talked about for that. So Matilda, it's been a long time coming for you to be on here. And my number one is also like the one I thought of immediately. And funny enough, also a cake. And as you can tell, because they haven't been brought up yet, it is the cake from Ruby and Max. Because when I watched that shit and I saw it look like, those sprinkles that are like the almost clay texture. I don't know how else to describe it.
I know exactly what you mean.
That's exactly what the sprinkles on that cake look like, and the way it's frosted and everything too. Like you said with the Harry Potter cake, the way it's frosted, that pink frosting.
Like the thick frosting with like the ridges and those thick
I needed
sprinkles. Oh my God. Even the mud one looked kind of good.
I was about to say, love you as Ruby, but Ruby in the show, what a like she was like, your stupid mud cake. No one wants your mud cake, Max. Be nice to him.
Yeah, as an older sibling, that is not how we talk to our younger siblings, girl.
Yes. So, we're the nice Max and Ruby.
Yeah. Where if Max and Ruby didn't hate each other.
Yes. Healthy Max and Ruby.
Literally. But those damn cakes.
They ate. That's what like you said. I don't know what it is. The cakes in media, they were so smart to make cakes like the thing, So.
And usually for our crowning of the number one, we throw them in a pit and see who would survive. But it's cake, so we could just say which cake we would rather eat. The Matilda cake or the Max and Ruby cake.
I like chocolate, but I feel like that much chocolate, I would have a heart attack. I low-key think I'd prefer the Max and Ruby.
I was going to say I would prefer the Max and Ruby cake too because it's so cute. It looks like it'd be like vanilla, some fruit layers on the inside.
And those sprinkles!
Those sprinkles. So I would eat the Max and Ruby cake too.
Yeah, so Max and Ruby, you win. And we're them today, so how fitting.
And I think that wraps everything up.
Yes.
So thank you for joining us for our list. We hope you have a lovely Thanksgiving. We think of you as part of our family. So
thank you for always joining in.
Yes, wanted to have a fun episode to celebrate. And in case you missed it a few episodes back, we will be taking just a few week pause, but it's because we are bringing you season 2 of Literally Known As. It's going to be bigger, better than ever. So stay tuned. We have some exciting things coming up. Thank you.
And back again is me. I'm also here to tell you that this episode's brought to you by me. I run my small business, Lunar Clawz. So if you're ever in the SLC area and you want to grow your natural nails strong and healthy with intricate custom nail art, you'll come to me for that, of course. And you can see more information for that in the show notes below.